What is going on, guys? It is Claudio St. Michael with another breakdown. Now, let me show you the intro video. Let's get into this. All right, you already got your hint. So if you guessed feminism nerfed America, then that would be correct. And let's get into it. Let me put the truly down real quick before I get into it. Problem: intimate partner violence in the U.S. dropped by 64% from 1994 to 2010. Why is that? Was it the push? I think so. Serious assaults down, partner homicides crashed, fewer husbands slapped overall. Sounds great, right? Wrong. It's all feminism's fault. They push laws, awareness, shelters. Black feminism, especially, shit. Calling out how abuse hits harder in communities. Results: no slaps, no discipline. Sometimes someone's talking crazy, and you just gotta right between the eyes. You know what I'm talking about? My grandpappy did it. His daddy did it. They live long, fulfilling lives. No slap equals no discipline, which equals women talking back, and society unravels. Because that's nuts. Be me. I believe what my granddaddy believed. Feminism is said to protect women. Now it protects your wallet from inflation. Now here's a chart, a little breakdown right here on the right. All the data is right there. All the data that we use 20,000 scientists in all a tiny lab, a one by one box. I made them all stack on top of each other like it was Roblox. And they came up with this data. Like back in the day, this was like AI training before people knew how to train models. It was like these were the questions instead. Is dinner ready? Yes. Okay. Is the motherfucker cold? Yes. I mean, no. Okay. Is the house well kept? Yes. Now, if you made it through all these questions, then you were going to have a great night. All that was left was for you to mix his drink real quick and just get a warning shot. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of those. Like, but it wasn't going to be a true beating because he was actually pleased by your work back then. But then you had the issue when a husband would come home and he's like, "Damn, baby, I just worked in the mine for like 12 hours. What's for supper?" Can you believe she would look at him and either serve up a jello with some floating shit in it, like fucking vegetables, or some goddamn beanies and weenies? Now, I've read stories online of young men growing up and back in those times, and they watched that happen. And I'll tell you what, after the father, retrained the AI, there was never beanies and weenies for dinner. It was more of a lunch kind of thing, mom and the kids. The absurd escalation chain. Now, no more slaps means women speak up more, which means more arguments, which equals therapy. That makes therapy culture explode. Everyone's now diagnosed with something, and now we're all too traumatized to fix the economy. It's absurd. Divorce rates peaked in the 80s, now declining from 22 per 1,000 married women in 1980 to now about like 14 in recent years. Fewer toxic marriages, but single life is expensive as fuck. Rent, dating apps, therapy. Thanks, no slaps. Black feminism said protect black women, address intersectional abuse. And look, rates of severe violence still high in the communities, but advocacy, such as they're building shelters, they got hotlines, education, shit like that. It's all bandages. Back in the day, that used to resolve shit. I don't know. Meanwhile, global headlines, wars, climate, billionaires in space, while we're doom scrolling priorities, right? I guarantee they're doing it. Guarantee they're doing it. Feminism ruined the economy. Stop the slaps. Now women get uppity. Da 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 da. Yeah. Um, demand equal pay. Company said, fine, yeah, we got you guys with equal pay, all right. But then now our wages are frozen. That has not changed since. We let them in. Now real wages same as now the wages are really same as back in 1970s. It's insane. Thanks, shout out to the girl bosses. Now more discipline at home. Divorce got messier. Alimony and child support skyrocketed. Men broke, can't afford new houses. Economy tanks. Feminism, independence. Men indebtedness. I'm not banging with it. Empowered women buying $8 lattes. That shit is insane. And OnlyFans subs instead of cooking after the corrective tap. Like now these people they somehow pinched lattes and made them fucking expensive. Now lattes like $8 to $10. It's insane. That's why I became a matcha nigga. OnlyFans, Jesus Christ. There's over a million corrective taps that need to be done on that site. This is inflation on steroids. Groceries are up 25%. Blame there's no slap blow up. That's the problem here. Now, black feminism. Let's get into that. It said protect queens. Now queens demand bills paid plus respect, equality. And to simp over them even harder? Labor force participation. Weird. Productivity is down now. GDP cries. And no, that's not George St. Pierre. That's the GDP. Feminism push women in the workforce. More workers. Fly up. Wages down. Rent's still $3K though. Can you imagine that? Because landlords just don't care. Double win. Bottom line, feminism nerfed husband slaps, which then society lost structure. Capitalism went rogue, and now we're all poor and doom scrolling. That's how you got to this video today. Coincidence? No. Feminism did this. The economy's cooked. Feminism's fault. 64% fewer slaps in the home, which also correlates to 900% up in people being broke. Now, if you care about your economy, you're going to go and punch your missus in between the eyes today. This is Claudio saying, thank you.